I'm Ashley Forley of Ashley Horse Training. I'm a Happy Horse, Happy Life instructor and mentor. I'm here today with my horse Paris, and we're going to show you a way to warm your horse up for a ride without lunging them. So I am going to be doing some circles, but I'm going to travel around so she has to watch where she's going. We're not going to stay in the same place. I'm going to change direction a lot by moving her hindquarters, moving her front end. So I'm just going to keep it interesting, and you could add obstacles. It's a great way of getting your horse moving before you get on them without boring them with lunging. And that's actually why a lot of people have problems with their horses lunging, because the horse is just bored of doing the circles. And when a horse circles, they can get heavy on the forehand, they can get naughty, they can get tense. So doing something like this, where I'm just going to move her around a lot, is easier because the horse is enjoying it more. They're using themselves more because they have to be ready to change direction. They have to watch where they're going. So that's what I wanted to show you today. I haven't done anything with her except for groom her and tack her up. So I'm not sure what she'll be like. If she's a little wild, I'll do it until she's calm. If she's pushy, I'll do it until she's not pushing on me. If she's tense and nervous, I'll do it until she's relaxed. So you'll kind of see I have a goal in a picture. I'm looking for a rideable horse. So here we go. I'm going to back her up, and I'm just going to send her forward, and we're going to walk along. And at the start, it can be a walk or a trot. If she canters, I'm going to interrupt it. Just going to push her out of my space a little bit. So I'm walking around, and I have a 12-foot rope. You could do it with a longer one. But I find when you're first starting out, a longer one is easier to get tangled in. So I like to start on a shorter rope, but long enough that she can move. And she's a little frisky. She's pushed her head at me a few times, puts her ears back when I tell her to get away from me. So there I pushed on her front end a little bit with my stick and string. Now I'm going to yield the hindquarters, move the front end out. We're going to go this way. There's a blowout, which means she's relaxing. I'm going to stand in place and just come around. Now we're going to walk. I'm going to spin around here. I'm going to get her out of my space. I'm going to yield the hindquarters, move the front end. So I'm looking for her to be a little more responsive to when I ask her to move and not sass me, because she's going, but whenever I change direction, she'll sass me a little bit. So here I'm going to back her out of my space. She got too close. Send the front end. And I'm going to do that a few times. I'm going to keep pushing that front end away. There, that one felt better. So I think she's almost there. Move the hindquarters, move the front end. That one wasn't as good. Let's twirl around here. Come up this way. I'm going to do a change of direction whenever she does that. Whenever she does something I'm not liking, I'm going to yield the hindquarters and move the front end. So if she's heavy on the forehand, if she's sassing me, if she's flying through the air, I'm going to correct it. If it's not the type of trot I want, like if it's not forward enough, I would correct it. If she looks away, we're going to move the front or the hindquarters, then the front end. Move the hindquarters, move the front end. She's not quite where I want her because she's still sassing me a little bit with her head. So walk up here, move the hindquarters, move the front end. Now I'm going to stand in place. Just come around. Keep her out there. Oh, I need to fix that nose. Move the hindquarters. That was a good one. All right, I'm just going to kind of bend over and look at her hindquarters. So I liked that one because she put in a lot of effort to yield the front end, but she wasn't pinning her ears at me or snaking her head, which can be dominance. So to me, she looks ready to ride now. If your horse is a little sluggish, you can encourage them to go and do more straightaways and walking around. Because she was a little more forward, I stayed in a smaller space and did lots of changes of direction. So I hope this gives you some ideas of ways to get your horse moving and warmed up without lunging them. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I'll see you soon.